to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today I am on Madden NFL 21. The new game has launched, and I have just done a review for this game. So what am I doing? Well, I am playing the franchise mode, my favourite mode in this game. I figured I would share my career with you, my journey, and my road to greatness. I am the Saints, that is my team. I used to live in Mississippi, and so I supported this team. They're my favourite team. I know the players, and we are up against the Los Angeles Raiders, I believe. So Saints versus Raiders. I have to be fully honest, however, although I lived in America, I know the team. I am a noob when it comes to the NFL. I've watched a few games, and I like the games. I like the sport. I like this game. It's awesome. But when it comes to real strategy, unfortunately, I'm not going to have it. So if that's what you're looking for, you're going to have to look elsewhere. But I am showing you real gameplay and real footage, and these are it's unedited, so it is from start to finish, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much. The difficulty is not on high, and I have turned the quarters down to 2 minutes just so it fits into a nice 20-minute video. I don't want you guys watching for an hour long. If you do want something like that, let me know and we will see what we can do. But I figured this way we could actually see an entire season and it won't take up too much of your time. And hopefully you enjoy yourself in the process. And if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because currently there are 90% of all viewers not subscribed and we are still chasing that 1,000 mark. And every subscription helps us out massively. But here we go with kickoff. And like I said, hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much, because this, it's my first, this is the first match in the career mode. And although it's not my first match in this game, I am not that good, unfortunately.
Not exactly the start to the 2019 season that Drew Brees anticipated when he injured his thumb against the Rams in Week 2 and forced him to miss 5 weeks. The Saints did go 5-0 during his absence, and when he came back, they didn't miss a beat. Rallied him to another division title and got him into the playoffs, and late in the season, passed Peyton Manning for the most career touchdown passes.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Brees on the bootleg. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Throwing deep for Murray. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brees. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brees. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And him Him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
From the 2, here's first and goal. They'll run it with Kamara.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. With a touchdown. Well, that's 6 points in the bag. Now for the conversion. Or should I go for those sneaky little 2-pointers?
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? We got a nice 7 points in. First quarter down. 9 seconds to go. I think this quarter's in the bag. I mean, it would take something miraculous for it to not be in the bag.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Well, here we go. The new era of Raider football in Las Vegas begins now. And after all the talk, it will be Derek Carr who leads the silver and black out for their opening drive in their new desert home.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Raiders nothing.
2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. That one a first down pickup of 8. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Carr finds Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Derek Carr sacked.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
At their own 20-yard line.
A reminder, Charles and I will make the trek here from the Silver State of Nevada to the Sunshine State of Florida as Thursday Night Football is an all-Florida affair. The Dolphins and the Jaguars. And got his man complete. Past the 20.
Oh, go on. Oh, look at that. And I make it look so easy.
80-yard touchdown.
What do you guys think? So I'm currently playing the full game. As you see, when you load up the game, you have the option to just play offensive. Is that something you guys do? Because although I'm not very good at the defensive part of the game, I actually quite like it. I like trying to get that sack, you know what I mean? It's difficult, it's fun, and it's all part of the game, you know? You can't cut out half the game.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Raiders nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Nice catch up by Tyrell Williams, who got off to a hot start. Heck, I'd call it a blazing start in 2019, scoring a touchdown each of his first 5 games. And he has history as a big-time receiver as well. 1,000 yards receiving for the Chargers back in 2016.
Play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Like I said, I'm not going to be great with these tactics, but I will give them a go. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Got to celebrate that one. What a throw, what a catch. Teamwork, awesomeness.
Just before halftime, and even 50 yards.
First down.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A final shot before half for Breeze. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
And that is it. It is half-time. And at half-time, the Saints are winning 14. Raiders have got a big fat 0.
We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. 31-10 was the final score. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. 28-7, your final score. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 35-3, the final score.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Harris to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call it.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Saints. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
Here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, this is my chance now. This is my chance.
1st and 10 at the 11.
I'm far away. I reckon I can get this.
1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Oh, what a catch! Could you imagine if he fumbled it though? That would have sucked. Or a little interception and run up down that line. Oof. But nice. And then for the kick for the 21. Well and truly in the lead. I don't think they can take us now. I think we've got this game in the bag.
Hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
The conversion is no good on the
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
The
line.
Raiders heading out to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And it's complete. Williams
I was hoping he wasn't going to get that one, you know.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like I said, I'm not great defensively. Not great.
Yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
I thought I had that sack for a second.
Inside the 15.
Oh, they got a touchdown. The Raiders have a touchdown. I mean, we are in the fourth with 1 minute to go. It is very late for them to try and come back. I don't think it's going to happen. But there again, a little while ago, I said we had this game in the bag already, and then they come and score a touchdown. Last minute of the game, can they score another touchdown? I don't think so.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Bree's going to throw here. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 17 now,
54 seconds left. If we get this touchdown, the game is ours. And he runs for the ball! Ah! They called a timeout. They're a little bit worried. They know that if we get this touchdown, the game is ours, and they ain't no coming back from it. I mean, to be fair, I don't see them coming back anyway. Oh, they denied me again. Look at that. Not good. We're second and goal. Come on. Push, 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 push. So close. Completely denied. Not good. Third and goal. Come on, you can do this. Not at panic stations just yet. 21 seconds on the clock. Oh my God. They are just denying, aren't they? We are fourth and goal right now, and you know what that means? The game wants us to kick a field goal, but am I going to do that? No. No, I'm not going to do that because 1 point does not cut it, not when we can get a touchdown so close. We run out of time. But that is the game, and I have been the Monk. We have been a Critically Clueless. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, there will be more NFL franchise career mode on the way, and I hope you enjoy. I'll catch you on the next one.
Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for New Orleans, there was a